morning. Can we help you?
Good morning. Can I get a plain toasted bagel with cream cheese, please? And a large hot coffee with cream and sugar? And a orange juice, please. And that's it.
Alright, driving up. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, guys, good morning. I got out here a little bit later than I wanted to. Still getting used to the whole time management thing with getting up and getting the video GoPro stuff already. Time it takes to unload the kayak, it's a whole process. I am out here, it's about 5:40 in the morning, a little bit after sunrise. Morning fishing is one of my favorite things. In my opinion, there's no better way to start the day. It is just so relaxing, so peaceful. The water right now is calm. There's a thin layer of fog. I got a hot coffee, a lot of baits, my measuring board in case we catch a hog. We're gonna go fishing and see what happens. Come along with me. First thing I'm noticing is there is so much more grass even than the last time I was here. I mean, it is all just matting up on the surface here. I mean, the bass are in the grass, right? It's just, you gotta find them. Try a white chatterbait. It's funny, I was fishing yesterday at this other lake nearby called Crescent Lake. And I was fishing with a chatterbait in a green pumpkin color, and I wasn't getting bit. And I couldn't figure out why. And the second I switched over to this white chatterbait, they started hammering it. Just goes to show how color can really, really make a difference, even if it's the same exact bait. All right, green pumpkin works in this pond. I don't know why I didn't start with that. Man, there's so much grass. It's almost unfishable with this. Now, chatterbait's supposed to come through grass good, but it's like all these mats. I'm just pulling up nothing but weeds. Wish I had my frog rod. I didn't even think to bring it, but I bet throwing a frog over these mats, you'd get hammered. Till then, we'll have to just make do with what we got. That I missed. I think I missed a fish in the same exact spot last time. See if he'll bite again, but damn. Problem was my drag was set way too tight. I probably blew that thing right out of its mouth. Okay. I'm wondering if these fish are just locked in on beds right now. I don't think so. There's one. That's a good one. Wow, that's a good one, guys. Please stay on. Nope. Just pulled him through it in the grass. I thought he was huge. He, honest to God, felt like a 3+ pounder. All right, guys. Well, here's our 3+ pounder. Look at that. He felt so much bigger. I swear he felt so much bigger. Take a sip of coffee after that one. There's a bite. Something swatted it. Yep, just got bit. Again, but it's weird. They're not really they're not committing to it, oddly enough. They're just kind of swatting it. Hey guys, I have a great idea. Let me throw a crankbait through here. Or like maybe a jerkbait with, you know, 3 treble hooks. That'd be awesome. Maybe an A-rig right through here. Oh yeah. That'll do it. You know, one thing in all seriousness that I have noticed this morning is that, yes, it's grassy, but these bass this morning are not chasing bait. That one bite I had earlier and then the bass that I caught along the bank were both ambush bites. I was casting to a specific target and they were just sitting there waiting. They're really not out and about. Hence why I'm throwing on a Senko now and just casting to targets. There's a fish. About the same size as the other one. About 11.5 inches. It's a giant right there. Do I deserve a sip of my orange juice yet? I don't know if I'm really deserving of this. I've caught 2 dinks all morning. Drinking orange juice on a boat in early morning is so nostalgic for me. Growing up, my grandfather would take me out in his big boat on the Long Island Sound, and we go for blackfish and porgy, and we get up early in the morning, and I'd always have one of those little orange juices with me, and usually a donut from like Dunkin' Donuts. Just so nostalgic. Love it. I already got a bite, I think. There's so much bait just taking the surface right now, and I mean it's everywhere. These little birds are diving down and feeding on whatever it is. I can't figure it out. I mean, that the bass have got to be in the area, but they're just not biting on much. Look at this. This is insane. I wonder if bass like a little salad with their fish. Come on. There's one. Giant number 3 of the day. Let's go! It's actually the biggest we've gotten all day, 12.5 inches. Alright guys, well, you can't say we didn't try. We got out here early in the morning, right around sunrise, and it was tough from the start. I mean, the first thing I noticed was all of this new grass that has just exploded all over this pond. And not only grass growing up beneath the surface, but these mats just make it very, very tough. We got out here, we started throwing around a chatterbait, didn't get any bites on that whatsoever, and all we were pulling up was just this thick grass. I mean, almost every cast we were just pulling up mat after mat after mat. And so we switched away from the chatterbait to a more finesse style, weedless style presentation. Threw on a fluke. We actually managed to catch a couple on the fluke. The first one, I swear to God, I thought was like a 3-pounder, but turns out I was just pulling it through a bunch of grass. And they didn't get much bigger after that. We caught another one right around the bank of this island here, probably about the same size, 11 inches or so. And then after that second bass, it was just tough. We were just going all around the pond. At one point, we were getting a few small bites, but it didn't seem like they were committed to it. They were just kind of whacking the bait and then swimming away. So that was a little frustrating. But for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, we were just going all around this pond, throwing the chatterbait, throwing the spinnerbait, getting a few bites here and there, but nothing substantial at all. Then about 20 minutes ago, threw a Senko right along the bank in probably about 1.5 feet of water, and got our biggest fish of the day, which was a little over 12 inches. Nothing to brag about for sure. This is how fishing is sometimes. I mean, you can't always go out and catch quality fish. Some days you're gonna go out and you're just not going to be able to figure them out. You're not going to be able to find those bigger fish, and today was definitely one of those days. I still had fun. I hope you guys liked watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment on this video, tell me what you want to see in future videos. I'll catch you next time.